when Gina Carano was fired by Disney and Lucasfilm strictly for her political opinions. And now Disney's basically come out and doubled down and said, yes, that's why we did it. We feel like we're entitled to do that. She didn't take it sitting down. She didn't take a knee. She fought back. And along with the help of Elon Musk, she's trying to take Disney to court. And we're still waiting on this judge's decision, whether the case is going to move forward, whether it's going to be dismissed, what exactly happens. But in the meantime, Gina Carano's basically finding more evidence each and every day that Disney does in fact have this double standard. Gina Carano eviscerates the Walt Disney Company as Mark Ruffalo compares America to Nazi Germany. And of course, this is good old Mark Ruffalo right here. Somebody tweets out, and this is in the aftermath of Supreme Court ruling, March 1933, the Enabling Act becomes law in Germany, giving the chief executive power to enforce his own laws without checks and balances. 6 months later, it was a one-party state. Good old Mark Ruffalo, the genius himself. Just for the record, history is repeating itself. Not exactly what that Supreme Court ruling is saying,
he's such an idiot, man. Do you know who benefits the most from the Supreme Court ruling?
The person who's currently in power?
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? There is a guy that's in power right now. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of all that. I do enough of that on Cobra Cast. But as I said, when a Hollywood weirdo talks about this shit, it does apply to the G&G side. This benefits Biden more than anyone. And past presidents like Obama and George W. Bush, this benefits them too. God, man.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the idea of no checks and balances, there's nothing like that in there. People really overreacting to the ruling in general. But this is Mark Ruffalo equating Donald Trump and his supporters and the party with Nazis. And this has been a common theme for people who work at Disney. We know what happened with old Pedro, our man Pedro Pascal. Losers in 1865, losers in 1945, losers in 2020. Now, nothing has happened to these people because they have the approved opinion in Hollywood.
Correct.
Not exactly the same when it comes to someone like Gina Carano. And she called this out. Double standards on full display. It's a constant, obvious elephant in the room in Hollywood. There's example after example, such as Mark Ruffalo below, that prove this, with whom I believe should have the right to express himself without getting fired, although I cringe at most of his posts. He's an actor, but he's a human being passionately engaged in something he feels strongly about. It must be a nice feeling to express yourself so freely. Not everyone in this country has that privilege without having everything they love taken from them. Do we wonder why he has that privilege and I did not? The answers are in my case. And she goes on and recontextualizes everything that happened with her, what she said, what the media said she said, versus what the outcome actually was. But you should have people that are literally saying if you support Donald Trump, you're a fucking Nazi, calling half the country Nazis. They're fine when it comes to Disney. And you know what? That's Disney's policy. That's what they want to do. They want to let people speak. Okay. But you got to let everybody speak out, not just the ones that are on one side of the political aisle.